and gentlemen, the Generation Grap features two different generations of the finest pro wrestlers to come out of the New England area. And this match is set for one fall. Introducing first to my right is a former co-holder of the Global Honor Crown Tag Team Championship. On two separate occasions, he won the Limitless Wrestling Vacation Land Cup Tournament, and on two separate occasions, he has held the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Hailing from Dangertown, USA, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the best thing in wrestling, the alternative Anthony Greene. And introducing his opponent in the corner to my left, he is a 25-year veteran of professional wrestling. He received his formal training from the legendary Walter Killer Kowalski. And he was the third man to ever hold the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Wrestling out of Framingham, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Hurricane John Walters.
The first half of your Morgan Hill Meltdown double main event. The Generation Grap, the alternative Anthony Greene, Hurricane John Walters. Bell rings, we are off. John Walters extends the handshake. Oh, wait a minute, Anthony Greene now.
These people actually don't have an idea. You might not even understand how much respect I have for you, but I want to earn that handshake by beating you tonight.
I love it. I love it. Chips on the table. Is my word for Anthony Greene. This is all the marbles. This is the culmination. This is the dream. Here we go. Rocking horns now, John Walters. As refined a technician as you'll find throughout the annals of New England wrestling. But not able to find his way out thus far, Anthony Greene. A refined technician in his own right. Just like that, John Walters. Bottomless bag of tricks for the Hurricane. Now Anthony Greene. Resets one more time, collar and elbow tie up. Testing the waters here. Two technicians, two all-rounders, two of the best to ever do it. Now Walters. Now AG cinches in the armbar. AG trying to stay hooked in on that arm, but John Walters steps into the ropes. As a former Ring of Honor Pure Champion, to utilize those rope breaks with the best of them, knows exactly how to utilize the perimeter of the ring. And now, Anthony Greene, Greco-Roman knuckle up. Joined now by a legend in his own right, Rich Palladino, our maestro here tonight, and a dear friend of both of our combatants here in the Generation Grap.
Yeah, absolutely, and a good show of respect here from the fans. I know these fans here in Herman, Maine aren't familiar with John Walters. He started his career on January 20th. It'll be 25 years of his official debut.
The last time I saw a John Walters match live when I was a fan, 2007, he wrestled Claudio Castagnoli.
Wow.
He has wrestled a World Wrestle Jam. He wrestled a Rolodex throughout the years. Legends. Anthony Greene now. This is the litmus test in Anthony Greene's own mind. This is the dream match. The monkey flip. John Walters hasn't missed a step.
And I took an extra second to get up here because I was heading up and Anthony Greene wanted the microphone, said I want to earn that handshake. I want to earn that respect.
Love to see it. Now, back and forth we go. Trying to capture that momentum. But AG, hold on. Very nearly stuck in the triangle choke out of John Walters. Yeah, just, he knows.
And AG had the presence of mind to grab that rope, albeit with his foot, to break that hold. And we are seeing the Generation Grap. I don't want to say the new generation, the old generation. That's been beat to death.
This is the Grap.
It is. It certainly is.
And now, pondering the next move, the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Are we going for the double? Thus far, they seem to be sticking to the single hand fighting. There we go. John Walters clinches in that hammerlock. AG pondering his options.
AG with the reversal takes his man over.
Well done.
Much like we saw right at the outset from Walters.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Greene showing he can go toe-to-toe, move to move with John Walters. John Walters has not been very active for the past couple of years. And as you said at the outset, I have a connection with both of these. Anthony Greene is my, quote, wrestling son.
Of course.
My son in real life, Anthony Palladino. Anthony Greene is my wrestling son. And John Walters has been literally my best friend in professional wrestling for close to those 25 years that he's been an active competitor. His roots are here in New England as AG goes underneath. Double leg dive by Walters. And John Walters will snap on that sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah. Time and time again, we've seen it.
Absolutely.
Bottomless bag of tricks at the disposal of the Hurricane, but the same can be said for the alternative Anthony Greene. This pair of high wrestling IQs.
And these are also two internationally traveled
Yes, sir.
superstars. The introductions that I had just given for both athletes. Anthony Greene has a residency in Japan.
Yes, sir.
And we're fortunate to have him home for a couple of months before he goes back to Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yes, indeed. John Walters, no stranger to Japan in his own right. Now.
Or England or Germany.
Yes, indeed.
So these two men have really...
Now, Anthony Greene, since his early days, has watched and walked the path that John Walters blazed here in New England. And now, Walters, Irish whip. Whoop. Anthony Greene, utilizing those ropes to great effect, but John Walters jets into the floor. And Anthony Greene, no wasted motion.
And the two men collide. Anthony Greene over the top, cleared that top rope, and almost drove John Walters right into the bottom step from the stage right there.
And Anthony Greene knows he's got to be pitching the proverbial perfect game tonight. Walking, talking, flying. Got it. Hook. Cover. Only two.
And again, only a count of two from referee Nate Speckman. And these fans are witnessing a clinic.
Absolutely.
And we're about 5 minutes in since the opening bell. Who knows how long these two could go.
They've got all night in, and if you're talking gas tanks alone, drills home the chop. Try to crack that chest armor, if you will.
You know, we have a pretty good friendship and partnership with our friends at Chaotic Wrestling. Both Anthony Greene and John Walters have held the Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight title. They've both held the tag team titles there. John Walters was a former television champion at Chaotic Wrestling, which morphed into the New England Championship, which has also been held by Anthony Greene, who holds John Walters down for a 2 count and goes right into that rear chin lock.
Yes, indeed. The amount of parallels between them. But Anthony Greene, this is the one. This is the bucket list match. The moment not lost at all on the alternative. I gotta believe this is the best thing in wrestling we've seen to date.
And this is the match that Anthony Greene wanted. He knows when he's home between his stints in Japan, when he heard that John Walters was home for a couple of months visiting family, he lives in the state of Florida, but he does come home, and he's been home since Thanksgiving. And this is a match that Anthony Greene has been craving. He didn't care where it was.
Hold on. Stepping over and looking for a Styles Clash.
I was just gonna say, backdrop, look at Walters, always controlling the wrist, now controlling the head and face first right into the mat.
Two of the most prolific counter wrestlers in the game today, clashing rapiers. John Walters standing tall at this juncture here at the Generation Grap. Morgan Hill Meltdown, Limitless Wrestling, we're bringing the thunder.
And is it going to be experience over youth, or will it be youth over experience? I mean, two men very similar in height, Very similar in weight. 210 pounds on John Walters, 202 on the alternative.
Thunderous.
That little extra force. John throwing his whole body to get AG down into the corner, onto the mat, and again another 2 count.
Now Walters. Chin lock cinched in. Gotten a lot of mileage out of his ground game over the years.
Look at this though. Look at how he's pulling the arms back. Meanwhile, he's got his head wedged between the shoulder blades of Anthony Greene.
Getting every drip out of the towel with the squeeze. But AG wants out of those clutches immediately, trying to reverse the momentum. Uh-oh. Walters switching up. Pendulum backbreaker.
One step ahead by the veteran, takes Anthony Greene down, quickly goes to the lateral press, only holds him down for 1. I think both of these athletes have a lot more left in the tank here as the action continues here at Limitless Wrestling in Herman, Maine. The Morgan Hill knockdown right into the corner. Big clothesline by Walters.
Hasn't lost a step. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Dialed in, precise and accurate.
He made a statement to me before this match that he's had as many matches since he's been home for this stint here than he's had. More matches than he's had in the past 5 years.
Call that old reliable, that jaw jacker into the neck breaker combo of Anthony Greene. But yes, sir, John Walters. What a welcome home to New England I'm sure it's been, to the New England wrestling scene.
Yeah, and he's been going up and down the East Coast, helping out at different wrestling schools throughout the area.
Whoop.
Catches the
Super kick.
foot.
Hold on.
Oh God, look at this. What do you even call this? He's got the leg hooked, he's got the head pulled the other opposite direction.
It's a little bit of a step over toe hold in there. There's a little bit of abdominal stretch and a whole lot of nose.
Oh my God. You know we learned that from Killer Kowalski.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, if it's a claw related thing, I am sure. John Walters carries so many wrestling secrets in that brain of his. And now, Mexican surfboard potentially. Anthony Greene.
Trying to get those arms. John Walters trying to grab the arms.
No matter how many times you scout it, when it comes up, you just can't stop it. Oh, the Dragon Sleeper applied. AG nowhere to go.
No,
This might be curtains.
look at how red Anthony Greene's face is. We are positioned high
Hold
up.
on, I think he's trying to wrench away at the face of John Walters.
He's grabbing the ear.
Ear.
Good Lord. That's desperation right there, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, I've never seen AG pull out any card like that before. But John Walters undeterred.
And I don't know if the fans can understand, we are in the balcony
Oh yeah.
of the Morgan Hill Event Center, so we're getting literally a bird's eye view, and you can see how red the face was of Anthony Greene as John was cinching that in. Gonna go for a pile driver, maybe a backbreaker.
Anthony
Known as that gory special too.
Yes, indeed. You got options from that one position there, but Anthony Greene knows all too well. Putting the weight down, drives Walters into the corner, stacking up the shoulders to that midsection. But AG, the damage might be done. Cradling that neck. Elbow up from Walters. Ascending. Whoa! The stank on that.
Good night.
And Anthony Greene looking to follow up, maybe pondering a superplex.
Definitely thinking superplex out of the corner. Walters was holding on to that top rope. Now throws a couple of shots to the midsection.
Breaks the grip.
And that was the plan, but AG, relentless, pounding away on the back.
Reliable to undeniable, will not be denied, but Walters out of harm's way.
And Walters with a forearm to the back. Springboard.
My word, corkscrews into the sunset bomb, but Anthony Greene with the super kick as he was fading. A magnificent desperation maneuver while the tank was on E. We're back at sea level.
Both men down on the canvas, and they need, both gasping for air. We're over 10 minutes into this bout. I mean, these two could go all night, but I think the longer the match goes, I mean, I might have to say Anthony Greene, who's been active much more than John Walters, is going to have a little bit of an advantage in the win department and be able to outlast perhaps John Walters, who has not been in the ring as much as Anthony Greene. As Anthony Greene's every weekend.
Yes.
All over the country, all over the world.
He's been getting the reps in ever since he started. And now, back and forth with the elbows we go. AG stacking up the rights.
Goes behind.
Oh, he's pondering so much prettier.
He certainly is.
Walters had it scouted, the lung blower.
I think both men have had each other scouted.
Now that triangle choke. Oh, he's got that. He has got that leg right in the crook of his other knee. Anthony Greene. He's got to find those ropes.
You see Walters trying to pull him back towards the center of the ring. AG shifts his weight and gets a 1 count.
Walters adjusting. If he is able to flatten Anthony Greene out while he is in that position, that is the end of the match.
And you can see Walters was pulling on his own toe to put more pressure, trying to force the submission, but Anthony Greene's trying to power him up.
Hold on.
Let's go for that Styles Clash!
Got it! Rolls it over. Got it. AG. Oh, 2.5, 2 3/4.
Only
perfect execution, dare I say, phenomenal.
Anthony Greene literally asking referee Nate Speckman, was that really only 2? Thought that was it. Walters able to kick out. John Walters, who shared Ring of Honor rings with AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
Knows a thing or two.
Now so much prettier. You stick with what got you here. Tried and true. But now, AG sends Walters into the corner and sunset flip. AG able to roll out.
That's clothesline.
Wanted be kind, rewind, backslide, backslide! Nothing doing, but Walters quick to follow up.
Could be the gory special.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good Lord!
Drills him down with a neck breaker.
The impact, Anthony Greene rolled over. Legs hooked, and only 2 again.
John Walters is digging through the lower levels of the toolbox for these maneuvers. Anthony Greene weathering the storm.
Both men giving their all. This is the Generation Grap, ladies and gentlemen. And these fans are seeing something they have not quite seen in some time.
Once in a lifetime. 2 generational New England talents. We stand on hallowed ground, Rich.
We certainly do.
Sharpshooter, hooked up. Anthony Greene. Walter steps over, he's got it.
Can AG get over to the ropes? Yes.
And wasted no time doing it.
As soon as Anthony Greene felt the pressure on the lower back, he immediately crawled his way over to the ropes to force that break. Walters going to continue to work on that back.
Yes, indeed. That bullseye has been painted now by Hurricane John Walters. Anthony Greene in a bad way in the corner. Nowhere to go.
Did you see the head of Anthony Greene rock back on that forearm in the corner?
Oh, 2 can play at that game. On the hook kick.
Cut him right on the side of the head. Anthony Greene goes up.
Big kind rewind. Cover now.
1, 2, no.
Very nearly. But I think right in to so much prettier.
That's what he's been going for.
Got it!
Drove him face first into the center of the ring.
AG! Oh, very nearly. But now to the next one in the tank. Moonsault! Nobody home. Walters now looking to capitalize. Powerbomb hooked up.
He's got the head hooked.
Gets it again. Gory special into the neck breaker. Hurricane John Walters
gets the win.
Bravo!